Even some of y'all cold folks, the devil. That devil. Everything the devil. Well, how you don't know if God placed that subtle enemy in your life for a purpose, for a reason? Why do you think the things that you went through, and even the things that you're going through now, doesn't have a purpose? It's like when we go through stuff, it's like we forget the scriptures. This is why you got to keep these scriptures written on the tables of your heart, because if you're not careful, the enemy will throw you in a situation. And if you're not thinking about what's in your heart, if you're not thinking about what you have been feeding yourself on a daily basis, then the enemy got you. Now he can torment you with something that God has said, I have already died for. I've already died for the same thing that the enemy is tormenting you about. Listen at this. And that's what we do. Never realizing the bigger picture. Never looking at the bigger picture in our life. You know that statement when it says, when you see a statement, they tell you, look at the bigger picture. Or look at the bright side of things. The bigger picture is, I got to be able to see what God is doing in the end. Once you see what God is doing in the end, and even if you look at yourself now and you see where you are now, then you can see how God used those very same people to fight you. The same family member that shunned you. Listen, the same supervisor that didn't give you the promotion. The same boss that fired you. The same people that turn their back on you and hold it together to come against you on your job. Once you realize that the whole thing was God. You know, it's so strange how people, sometimes people are in the verge of living unhealthy, having unhealthy relationships, unhealthy lifestyles, and this, that, the other. And then we come to church and we cry about it. Oh, he left me. Oh, she left me. The devil is doing something. No, that was never the devil. The devil didn't do that. No, God did that. God had to remove some type of weight. Why? Because you would never lay it aside. Don't you know that sometimes, God loves you so much that sometimes you have a problem with laying stuff to the side. He says, well, since you won't lay it to the side, sometimes I got to remove it. Because I'm waiting on you to lay it to the side. He said, lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily beset you. It says weight and the sin. That's two different types of things. A lot of times you're okay with the sin problem. A lot of times as Christians, you will overcome the sin problem, but you never overcome the weight problem. And I'm not talking about a diet. I'm not talking about cutting cord from your diet. I ain't talking about fleshly weight. I'm talking about spiritual weight. I'm talking about there could be something attached to you that you never will lay it to the side because the devil made you delusional. Because the whole time it's been something working against you.